Greetings, folks. It is Friday night, April the 26th, 2019. I'm Tom Weineweaver. Welcome to the night shift. Once again, without the regular banner. I'm going to have to design a banner that's going to... Anyway. This is a video that's recommended for me. And... Sean Hannity in this video said that hatred toward Trump is wrecking the fabric of our society. I would like this to be... I want to address Sean Hannity. Other people can look at it too, but I want him to listen to this. Sean, I think you're still a Catholic. And as a Catholic, there's one thing you should understand, that the fabric of society has already been wrecked. Ever hear of abortion? Ever hear of homosexuality? I'm sure the Catholic Church has addressed those issues a time or two. Maybe you weren't listening. The fabric of America, the fabric of our society, has already been wrecked. If anything, Donald Trump has made it worse. Now, be honest. You tell me one thing. Since Donald Trump has been president, you tell me one thing of compassion that he's ever done. Since he's president. He has no compassion toward poor people. And if you don't believe me, just ask poor people. But you don't care about poor people, do you, Sean? Poor people are hurting because of Donald Trump. Is that part of your Catholic upbringing? To hate the poor? To take food stamps away from the poor? And I'm not talking about people who are frauds. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real, honest to goodness poor people. You want to take food away from them? You want to take housing away from them? You see, Sean, I'm on the verge to lose my housing because of Donald Trump. I believe it's because of Donald Trump. The Section 8 people I talked to said they're following new policies, and I asked them what those new policies are, and they wouldn't tell me. I've never had trouble. I've been on SSI since 1990. And believe me, Sean, I grew up with a work ethic. I'd much rather have a job. Much rather. Personally, I'd like to do a talk show. Do you have a job for me? I mean, maybe you go on vacation. I can fill in for you. How's that? Although, I'm sorry, I would tell the truth. Anyway. I just really wish you take a good look. I know you're wealthy now, and maybe you yourself don't care about poor people. I don't know. I mean, if you cared about poor people... Look, let me tell you something. I'm a constitutionalist. Alright? I believe Social Security, food stamps, and housing, our founding fathers did not create a federal government to be a charity. But they didn't create a federal government to be what they are either. So yes, I do believe those things are unconstitutional, but there should be a compassionate way to get rid of them. Don't you agree? Or do you think we just yank food stamps out of people that desperately need them? The Catholic in you, what is it saying? Should we hurt poor people? I mean, it seems every time there's a problem with the budget, poor people get hurt. Look at Donald Trump's tax rates. The top 1%, the people at the top got a bigger tax break than the people at the bottom. Why? Why couldn't it be equal? Why couldn't everybody up and down the scale get a 10% tax break? In fact, why don't we get rid of the income tax altogether? Because it is burdening the fabric of society. It really is. There's a lot of things that are hurting the fabric of society. The income tax is one of them. And there are other things. There are many other things, Sean. Our fabric has been torn to shreds already. So you need to change your wording somehow. The fact is, the hatred toward Donald Trump is not doing harm to the fabric of society, because it's already harmed. Think about it, Sean. Think about it. You see, I don't make statements like this on a whim. I've lived a long time, and I saw a lot of differences from 60 years ago till now. I mean, how old are you? You're 60 something. Haven't you seen changes in society in those years? There's a big change in our society that happened in 1973. It's called Roe v. Wade. And somewhere along the line, the court system thinks that it's okay for men to marry men and women to marry women. The fabric of America has already been wrecked. So please don't use those words. Don't use this fear-mongering against people who do not like Donald Trump. I don't like Donald Trump. The fact is, and if you believe in the Bible, you would not understand what I'm saying. He is the most evil president ever to sit in the White House. I mean, can you deny that he is a lover of money? You know what the Bible says? The love of money is the root of all evil. Does he not have the pride of life? Doesn't he think he's one of the greatest people ever lived? If you don't, you just ask him. He'll tell you that, won't he? He's got a huge ego. Anyway, I mean, you look at the Bible, and then you look at him, and you tell me he's not evil. You're a Catholic. Don't you believe in the Bible? Anyway, I appeal to you in the name of righteousness and all that is good. Take a good look, Sean. The fabric of America has already been wrecked, and Donald Trump is not helping. He's making matters worse. Please, Sean. Please. You know, I used to call you on WABC long time ago when you didn't have a network. I enjoyed talking to you. But what happened to you, sir? You're not the same. Is it money that has changed your outcome? Anyway, Sean, please, be honest. Thank you, sir. You have a good night.